Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, where we have one more thing to do to get rid of the priority assignment, and that is talking to Van Winter.
Sensor readings confirm that the Dark Nexus has closed.
The plan worked.
I wonder if the Alpha Pariah survived the collapse of the anomaly.
Her unique nature will protect her from the Immaterium. And don't forget that the machine spirit of the martyr will follow the protocols and keep her safe.
I know that she was not to blame, but her presence made our skins crawl. It might be better for her out there.
The unfortunate side effect of being a pariah.
What will become of her now?
Only the Emperor knows. She might become our greatest ally against the Chaos. She could become the greatest ally of Chaos. And maybe nothing will happen. We will probably never know, Captain.
Okay, and we have one more priority assignment en route, since we have no Inquisitor Prophecy through. Yes, I should have put that at the end of the last episode. I'm sorry for that. The final journey of the martyr. I entered the foul fortress of Fabius Bile, who was wrong of the unholy power of the Dark Nexus. I defeated his Plague Marines, faced an invading Drukhari party, also on the hunt for the Alpha Pariah, and eventually fought the Primogenitor himself. I was aided by the Alpha Pariah personally. Fabius Bile, or should I say certainly one of his clones, as I said in the last episode, was successfully eliminated. The Alpha Pariah originally the creation of Youth Tiberius, now a fully evolved presence with almost unimaginable powers, assisted me greatly. I am aware of the implications of her abilities and her entire existence could have caused for the Imperium, but this is a moot question now, as she has been lost in the warp, closing the Dark Nexus and sparing the entire Caligari sector from the potential birth of another Eye of Terror. So, we then still have the Grim Harvest priority assignment coming up. That we will do next. So, Palace Under Siege, the mission is called. The Clamorous system was hit by a Dark Elder raid. The Caligari Conclave is deeply concerned about this attack. Clamorous is the administrative center of the Triglav subsector, and the local archives are essential for the Adeptus Administratum. First, however, I must secure the palace of the local governor, otherwise the whole system will succumb to anarchy, and we hop into it. There we are. Oh, a wonderful map. I love the...
Captain, any luck with establishing contact with the governor?
No. The raiders must use a xeno-scrambling device. That was also the reason why we couldn't send you closer to the palace. At least I think that's what the tech priest told me in his lecture.
I'll try to get closer to the palace. By the Emperor, an engine of pain.
Show no mercy. It is the pinnacle of the homunculi's foul art. A torture device turned into a weapon of war.
Oh my goodness, I think I do remember this mission, since I think we will get a little bit of a time issue here very soon, if I remember correctly. We need to, so to say, save the, as it's already said, save the governor, and once we are not killing the engines here quickly enough, we will be a little bit in trouble. But I have to say, this combination of enemies of course ain't that cool, since they obviously do a large amount of damage, or they can do a large amount of damage, to say the least. Okay, let's kill the, not the Tailors, but the Medusae. Okay, I can't aim at her, that of course is not very cool. And as you can see, how long it actually takes to get, or to chew through the heavy armor of that dude. So at least half of its HP are down. Then let's shoot at it. Even though, as you see, we did already, it is doing too much damage to us. Actually, as you can see, we have already used up 4 inoculators, and we don't have too many of them remaining. I don't care about. Okay, now this is a priority assignment, but still, I think we are able to die a couple of times here. It should not be a problem in the end, since we don't have a death indicator on the right downside. That is the good part.
There will be no mercy.
That was the work of a mad genius. Even with my extensive knowledge of organic and inorganic modifications, I wouldn't dare to contemplate resorting to the dark arts that could create something like that.
These sentient machines serve some cruel masters. It is not a simple raiding party.
We're picking up weak Vox signals from the palace. Try to get closer, Inquisitor.
Will do. We have a new clip. Nice. It feels like we are a little bit too weak for this mission currently. Let's see how that is actually then later on going to turn out. I think against the normal enemies here, ain't no problem. As you can see, they are not even able to shoot at us. But as soon as we are going to face a Talus together, for example, with some Medusae, then we might have a little bit of a problem. And we quickly go through the clue. Emergency Vox message failed to send due signal dispersion. Massive blackout in the main generator levels. Void shields deactivated due power shortages. Lost contact with several forward posts. Vox channels jammed. Unconfirmed Xenos presence. Failed to send due signal. Okay, that's the same. Armored columns unable to exist. Barracks due sabotage. Royal Guard battalions engage in heavy fighting. Establishment of defensive perimeter failed to infiltrators. Local planetary defense forces, nice, unable to counter the hit and run tactic of the enemy. Colonel McCallum killed in action. Xenos presence confirmed. And enemy maneuvers shifting from hit and run tactics to conventional warfare. Heavy engagements with unknown biomechanical constructs. Strong enemy formations heading towards the palace. Colonel Rusov killed in action. Commander Fence killed in action. Commander Manic killed in action. Preparing for last stand. May the Emperor forgive our sins.
Captain, I want you to keep all battle stations manned and initiate emergency warp drive protocols.
What happened? Do we have to leave in a hurry?
I strongly suspect that this wasn't a strike against the governor, but a coordinated invasion of the entire planet. We should prepare for all contingencies.
Better prepared.
Is this thing on? Do I have to talk into this device, my dear servant person? The governor of this world, politician, poet, and lover. I require help immediately.
You are addressing an agent of the Inquisition.
Capital. Then you must be the perfect candidate for this task. These filthy Xenos are trying to break into my palace, and honestly, this ruckus is getting truly terrifying. They have these grotesque machines that scream and kill, and we are entirely powerless against them. Only a couple of flimsy barricades are left between them and my precious presence.
There are more? I just killed them.
Yep, and we probably will still, or not still, again having a little bit of trouble. Okay, at least, okay, it's doing heavy damage as well, of course.
Inquisitor, not that I would like to appear ungrateful, but we are in a bit of a pickle here. I'm being told that these rude Xeno murder things are very close to breaking through the last line of defense. There have already been some casualties among the servants from the lesser social ranks. It's been quite messy, as I gather. And I don't like losing good workforce. If I could just urge you to hasten up somewhat, that would be splendid.
Well, I can not hurry up any more than I already do. But only one engine remain. Okay, it is not. It's quite far away. That is the weird part. Not weird, but in the meantime, we have to, of course, fight through a couple of enemies. Let's see whether we... I hope, of course, that I will do it in time, but you never actually know. Since this is a little bit of a point I criticize oftentimes in this game, that you not in every mission have actually a time indicator how long you have remaining, and yada yada yada. Little annoying sometimes. Bad part is we don't have any inoculator remaining, which might spell some trouble overall. This one down. We will, of that I am actually very certain, we will die one more time.
How are you faring, noble Inquisitor? Shall I call you Inquisitor? Or Your Excellency, maybe? Apologies for my rudeness earlier. It is entirely my secretary's fault. I failed to mention that we have here a noble. In fact, an exceptionally heroic Inquisitor. Not a common Imperial agent. Now he's been dismissed. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I will. We have put it down to half of its HP. The bad part is we are a little bit overheated, which means no wonderful, nice little psychic powers. Let's be brought down, and then I will give it the rest. Come on, respawn, and then I think we can make it in time, and that is very, very good. We are not too far away. We are not overheated anymore. It is down to 8,000 HP, so I think without a death we can now make it. And I pulled the enemies. Nice, exactly what I wanted.
Inquisitor, you have been victorious. You fought like Wrath incarnate. At least that's what I've heard. I admit I couldn't even look at the pick feed. The very sight of violence upsets the equilibrium of my humors. Inquisitor, as a prominent representative of the Imperium in the Triglav subsector, you have my eternal gratitude. And I support your cause with all the powers at my command.
Alright, and then we are through with that mission. And you know it, guys, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode where we will talk to the captain. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.